What's up, everybody? This has been coming at you with probably the fastest HBAR update video that I've ever done. I almost just did a tweet, but I figured this was worth a video because I could do it quickly. This is not financial advice. Please do not listen to me when it comes to stuff like that. I'm just looking at charts, stuff on the charts, levels and lines on the charts, right? What I got to say is the path of least resistance right now for HBAR, unfortunately, is right here. And here's why. Remember all the levels that we talked about? This one at 33, which is very significant and has played a huge role in this whole mess through here. Our uptrend line, this big diagonal uptrend line that is all the way back from February, which is super significant, holds a lot of value. And then 35, which is, where we really want to get above and retest and gain, because we just haven't spent much time above it at all. Everything above it has been pretty much FOMO stuff. So those are our three levels, right? Well, now we have to add a fourth, which is a downtrend line here from our current little high push that we just had through 33. And remember in the last video, I said I was very surprised we broke this with the first try. And maybe that's what's happening here. It was extremely significant to me that we did this. And it looks like we might be coming back down. Now listen, here's why. Let me delete these so they're out of the way. You can see better. Here's what has to happen. For Bitcoin, for HBAR to push up to new highs, rather than taking the path of least resistance and going down to check here. First of all, we got to get above the 9, which we can't even do on the hourly right now. Second, we have to break 33 again and retake it. And obviously it's strong because it held all through here, right? So that's going to be a hard break. Then immediately after, we're going to have to break this downtrend line that's new from our recent high, right? So we have to break the 9 EMA, then we have to break 33, then we have to break the downtrend, and then just immediately after that, we have to regain and break this uptrend from February. And then immediately after that, we have to break or retest 35. Versus this just coming down to tap 30 and load up some orders. Just wanted to throw that out there. I will say, if we do this right now, and we break through here, and here, and here, and here, then, man, you better be on the train, because I'm telling you, that is some extremely bullish movement going on, and an unbelievable amount of money pouring into this. In my opinion, and this is not a prediction, this is just looking at the chart and looking at lines and levels. The path of least resistance right now is for us to come up and hit this and come down. Now, maybe we come up and hit this and come down and we retrace and we can break through this trend line at least. Then we can try to get back above 33 and get back into here. Start bouncing around a little bit. But I don't know. It's because of where all these are lining up at one time now. This is why holding 33 was so important. If we could have held 33, it would have pushed us through this trend line, and then all that was above was to reclaim this trend line, and then we could retest 35 again. But since we lost 33, now we have all of this that has to happen, and it almost has to happen simultaneous. Well, 33 and the downtrend for sure has to happen at the same time. It's going to happen within the next 2 hours. Something's going to give, right? One of these are going to give. And then as soon as we get above it, then we're here. And yeah, we may bounce around in here a bit, but we got to deal with both of these resistance levels now. So if we could have held 33 and the 9, we would have had to break this line, and then we only had 2 resistance levels. Now we have like 5. The 9 MA, 33, this downtrend, then this uptrend diagonal, and now 35 as well. So I don't want to be a party pooper. I'm just throwing this out there. This is what I'm seeing. Man, if this blows through here, then more power to it, and hang on for the ride, because that is the move. The psychological side of it comes into play a little bit here, because this move was so big, and breaking through this was such a big move. People probably thought, well, this is it. We did it. We busted through this level. And I was saying the same thing. This was significant. And now for it to kind of just flop back down, that does stuff to people's psyche, man. I'm telling you. It makes them think, well, this thing's not really going right now. It's going to come back down. It may even break this and come back down into here, the same area Ben's been talking about forever. And it may. So that's what I wanted to throw out there. This is a quickie. I like to call them quickies. But I just thought it was important to point out what's about to have to happen here in order for us to move up versus moving down. And the path moving down is open waters. The path moving up is 5 different levels of resistances, all within this little area here. So, you know the odds. I know the odds. Let's see what happens. We'll see how it plays out. Hang in there. Worst case scenario is this thing comes down to 30 and gains some orders, and then we start moving back up and consolidate again, or we bounce down and we get a chance to buy down in the mid to high 20s again, that I've been talking about for a month. This buy zone. If this happens, I believe that's it. That's the power, that's the steam, that's the gas we need to really push. So we'll wait and see what happens. In the short term, I would watch, even the hourly and see what happens here. It's way easier for this thing to flop down here than it is for us to break through every one of these. But if we do, I think that's kind of it. I think that means this is the new bottom and we're off to the races. That doesn't mean there won't be rechecks and stuff, but that would be extremely significant to break through the 9, then 33, then this downtrend, then this giant uptrend, then 35. So watch for it both ways. Down means we might get some lower prices, which is good. It just means a little bit longer until we see more big upside. A big push up through this over the next day or whatever is extremely significant, and a very big bull story being told. All right, so hopefully that helps you guys out for now. You guys have a good weekend. Have fun. Spend some time with your family. Don't stress out too much about this stuff. All right, peace out.